Ooh, good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? Well, tonight for my time anyway. Hope you're all doing well. I swear to God, guys, it is absolutely boiling hot over here right now. I think it was like hitting like 30, 35, 36, 37 degrees Celsius. Like right now, it's 8 p.m. and it's still hitting 30 degrees outside. I am sweating my proclivities off. So welcome in. What's good? Who got here? Christian Medina. Good evening. Good evening. How are you? I'm Anastasia. Nice to see you too. And Ace the Thick with 2 C's, not 3, but 2 C's. There. Thank you very much for coming. They are yeah. Cartethyia is stupidly cute. And Aries 1263. Welcome in. Welcome in. Even the ventilation can't save me here. Yeah. I have the window. The window is like a good. It's open. It's open and like 80 centimeters by 8, almost a meter squared of literally right next to me right now. And there's no breeze. There's no breeze. It's like all that's letting in is the sound of bugs from outside. So yeah. Apples of Life. Good evening. Nuku, welcome in. Good evening. Good evening. Thomas, hi. How are you? And Furukawa Koyomi, konbanwa, irashaimase. It's raining over there. Yeah. I saw on the news today there's actually a few typhoons. It's officially starting in the typhoon season. There's typhoon number 3 and 4. They don't have names over here because there's so many of them. Typhoons 3 and 4 happening right now. So yeah, you got those. Timers, welcome in. Those mosquitoes, the moment you open the windows at night. Luckily, I have a bug screen on there, so no bugs should be getting in, hopefully. Although, like I said, the sound of like crickets and such, it's kind of nuts. Have I done the 2.4 second half? Actually, no. I haven't really had the time to do that, so this is going to be my full, actually, first reaction to this quest. I have no idea what's going on, like, at all. I've seen a few screenshots here and there, like, even for the thumbnail of this video, of this stream on YouTube, for example. I do have a screenshot, what I believe to be a screenshot from one of the images from the quest, which I thought was really, really cute. I was like, all right, I'll take that one then. So, yeah, this is going to be my first time playing through that, so, yeah. On that note, guys, I don't know if... well, hopefully if you're above age, alcohol. I have not had alcohol in like months. Probably maybe like a year or something like that. Not really anyway. So I wanted to drink a little bit for the first time in a while. And I got this, which looked really, really delicious. You can see this is a pineapple flavored, because I love pineapple. Pineapple is my favorite fruit. A pineapple flavored 7%. Chuhai, yeah, it's a limited edition. It says Kikangente. So here, I wanted. You could see like just the humidity, like it's already dripping with like condensation, you know. So yeah, and I've got a glass of ice too. So I wanted to crack one of these open. 1 second. Good evening, CN. Just relax. Welcome in. 1 second. Oh, a bit of ASMR for you like that. So it can be poured on top of pizza. Exactly. Exactly. So it can be poured on top of the pizza. 1 second. How's that sound? Bit of ASMR for you right there. Oh, it smells so good. All right. You should put a fan directed towards window at low power to create air circulation. If I had the space, I don't really have to. You are correct. And yeah, I've actually heard that the best way to do it is actually not to aim the fan in, but to aim the fan out to pull the hot air outside. It's apparently that works better. But yeah. First tried alcohol when I was 18, never tried it since. I mean, it's an acquired taste, really. So, come buy it. So good. All right. So, let me just pop up the game. Black screen of, 1 second. I know what this is. This is because I had it on set to NTE. Because I'm actually playing NTE right now. You know? Just like checking it out, see what it's like. I'm gonna make a thoughts video on that. I think tomorrow about NTE. Yeah. Game mode. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Drink hot coffee in hot weather. It's the cheat we do here. Isn't that because it like makes you hotter on the inside? It like, forces you to sweat more, and when you sweat more, it makes you cool down. Yeah. So anyway. So on here, I want to show you first. I did pull Lupa. 1 second. Let's turn the volume on. There we go. There we go. I did pull Lupa. I won my 50-50. I got her weapon as well. Wonderful position. Wonderful pose, should I say. I put on those echoes that we somehow managed to get. Maxed out everything. What's it? This way. There. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. All 10s. All 10s. All 10s. Just sequence 0. Refinement 1. And this is my build right now. I have 2,174 attack. 126 energy regen. Which is 26% really. 60 crit rate. And 274.8 crit damage. But then on top of that, we've got a bit of heavy attack, not really needed, resistance liberation of 32%, and also 82% fusion damage. So I think, I don't know, I could probably get a bit more attack percent, possibly. But for now, I think she's pretty good. I think she's pretty good. Right, so, and yeah, I am going to be running the mono fusion team because why not, you know? So, let's go there. And I want to go to focus mode too. Get my headphones on. Yeah, guys, before I actually start this, I've heard really good things about this. I've heard a lot of good things about this quest. Anyone that's played it or seen it so far, what is your opinion on this quest so far? Do you think it's good or bad, or like what's your rating? Like if you're gonna give it, say it's good. Rating out of 10. 10 being the best ever. What's your rating for this quest? 1 being, or 0 being dog shit. 10 being incredible.
In my previous match.
Also, by the way, thank you so much for resubscribing. Thank you so much.
Failed to
8 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10. It's a lot of really good.
He started to panic.
Yeah.
Until
9.97. I'm interested in what that 0.03 is.
A single blow.
8.5, 8.5 peak. Okay, 8 out of 10. Cool. Try playing the story with immersion mode on. Well, I'm going to do focus mode. 1 second. Focus mode. A lot of cutscenes too? Okay. 9 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. Okay, there's a lot of people saying like roughly like 8.5. I got a couple, I got one 7 out of 10. Story 7 out of 10. Storytelling 9 out of 10. That's a fair distinction to make. That when you only run with Lupa will boost up. Didn't know that. 20 minutes cutscenes? Okay. To be honest, 3 out of 10. Not enough black screen and dialogue shorts. I mean, to be fair, we all need more black screen white text, don't we? We all need more black screen white text. It's like, if you don't have that, are you even really a storytelling game? Like, honestly. Alright. Immersion mode? No, I mean, I've got this, but the thing is, though, I want to go to this, like, immersion mode here, but then I don't know where the, like, the goal, like, I'm supposed to go to this location and talk to this person, like, and I can't see people's names and shit. So, I would actually like some more granularity in the immersion mode. Like, say you could go into like, the settings, go into the settings somewhere, and then immersion mode, wait. Here, if they could like, go into immersion mode and immersion mode settings where it says hide, you could like toggle on and off like what you want to be hidden and what you want to like be kept on the screen. Like say for example, I want to hide this down here. I want to hide this up here, but I want to keep my Forte circuit up, and I want to keep the minimap up, and I also want to keep these on the screen too. But I want to hide all this. Like if I can like more granularly customize what's hidden and what's kept on screen, that would be amazing for me personally. Anyway, you know. I want minimap rest. I don't care. Yeah, I mean that's true. If you have minimap and you say, okay, you can see it on the top there. Well, if chat wasn't on screen, then you could. Oh, I can go to the marker there, and that's fine. Yeah. So, by the way, guys, I have audio on max right now on OBS. So if audio's a bit loud, I apologize for that. I want to like just keep things as like, well, speaking of immersion mode, as immersive for you guys as possible as well. So, that being said, let's get started, shall we? One second, I just want to check here. Okay, there's Lupa, so we just got to talk to Lupa. Wow, this is my place. Alright. I'll put autoplay on.
You've come, warrior!
Mm-hmm.
The mighty guardian, Arudicus Arsenosa, is not the kind of echo too warm to crowds. The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming.
There's this one thing that maybe it's just me, but like you can see that this is like armor and such. Like even this is like armor on here. It looks really, really stony and rocky and rigid and hard, right? How the fuck does like rock hard breastplate have jiggle physics? Just something that like stands out to me, you know? Anyway, first playthrough? Yes, first playthrough.
But she is still an echo and can't talk.
So what that mouth do though? If she can't talk, what she use it for? I'm just joking around now.
These sounds.
Oh, she's got eyes too. I didn't think she had eyes. Nanotech armor?
What is it? Did you feel something just now?
I only heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward?
Yeah, it sounds like screams.
The Veil
really.
of Glory. It's where all
There's no
heroes,
rule against echoes.
blessed by the glory forged in iron and fire, find their rest.
Oh, this is the version of like
But
Valhalla.
on the long path of hunting, many died with their bodies missing. Only their weapons returned.
Okay.
Arsenos' frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle.
So that's the sound that
The
we just heard.
battered weapons still carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds left undone.
So we heard those cries of the souls,
To
right?
touch
I
such
think.
weapons is a rite of great importance for those who claim glory in the great Aegon and receive the lioness's blessing. Hearing the voices of our ancestors by Arsenos' side is a great source of strength for Septimontians.
Alright, so this is the sword we got. The free 5-star one.
Before meeting Buling, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt a layered and distinct frequency.
Yes, I am in the NT
It
beta.
was like what Abby described on our journey to Septimont. But the source eluded me at the time.
Yeah, we still haven't seen Abby yet since we got to Septimont,
But
which is
now,
good in my opinion,
I found it.
personally. The less
source
Abby, the
of that
better.
power lies in the Veil of Glory. The closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes.
Okay.
She waits for us there. Shall we go together? I'm not sure if Septimontian
she
rituals
holding?
will interest you, but you might uncover
Is that
something
key?
useful, no?
Like, come on, like, is she not just like absolutely gorgeous? Like that smile is something that must be protected, you know? Like I love her eyes. Like, her eyes look absolutely incredible. Like just everything. Like I heard like before she came out, a lot of people were saying like that they thought that Lupa was terribly designed or like ugly or whatever. Like how do you look at her, look at this and think she looks terribly designed or ugly? How? I just don't get it. I don't get it. She looks absolutely incredible. Personally, you know? I'm happy to go with my fellow warrior.
Perfect. Let's head out.
What is it?
Nothing. Just
Weird.
a dizzy spell. Overexcitement after the win. Or something. Anyway, it's no matter. Let's continue.
Honestly, I think I've got a thing with for girls with fangs. I'll be honest. I think that's one of the things. I think I've got a thing for girls with fangs.
These days have been a feast of victories. Becoming champion, the glory, all thanks to you.
Why is the armor jiggling? Not a clue. Not a clue, my friend.
Strange. Why are so many appearing all at once?
I don't need a trial Lupa. I've got my Lupa.
I thought tacit discords didn't usually appear around
Fangs,
the
maybe
border
vampires?
mountains.
I don't know.
These tacit discords didn't gather from the surroundings. It's more like they spawned from
One from thin air. That's something I kind of annoys me. Like when you're listening to something like dialogue like that, it might cut off and you don't see everything. What the hell?
You are from my homeland.
That's Mia, right? Oh, wait. It's obvious. That's kind of creepy. Like, I've got a bit of a fear. I'll tell you in a minute. 1 second. Right, guys. I've got a bit of a fear
That was Mia.
of like, it's connected to like several different things. It's like, it's one fear, but it's connected to several other different things. It's all one thing. Right. Have any of you guys ever heard of the fear, trypophobia? It's the fear of like a bunch of little holes all grouped together. Yeah? The thing is though, it depends. Trypophobia. I don't even want to search online. It'll freak both me out and probably a lot of people out as well. It's like it's absolutely disgusting. It's just like a bunch of little holes in something all grouped together. Like SpongeBob, that's the thing. That's the thing. For me, it depends. If it's something that's supposed to have holes in it, like say cheese, sponges, lotuses, lotus root or something like that sort of thing, not an issue. Not a damn problem at all. Completely fine. My problem is that when there's a bunch of holes in things that are not supposed to have holes in them. And that freaks me the fuck out. Honeycomb, I'm fine with. But something that's not supposed to have holes in it, that has a lot of holes in it, that freaks me out. Because it's not the holes that freak me out. It's like what's inside the holes. Because like I just like imagine like some kind of parasitic type thing being inside there, or like bugs inside there as well. And like again, holes in, oh god, right, like on to the topic of like parasites as well, which is what that kind of part just freaked me out as well. Like something like being inside the skin and like crawling up and going through the skin and going and like just like protruding up, like exploding out like that, like with like going through her like doing that freaks me the fuck out. I'm not even kidding. That's just like absolutely like gives me the creepies. Gives me absolute creepies. Hate it. Is the topic trypophobia? Yeah, kind of. Midget, hello. Yeah, hello. Welcome in. Yeah, it looks like eyes everywhere. It's just gross. Right. So yeah, that part there of just like having the coral like splurt out was kind of. Oh no! Please, no talk about any of that. Okay, I'm done.
The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap.
Overlapping.
Whatever lies ahead.
It's got red text as well.
Key to all of this.
It's very important. We learned that from HSR. If it's red, it's very, very important.
Everything. Septimont, Lupa, Cartethyia, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it. Cartethyia arrived in Septimont alone, not waiting for me or attempting
I'm just going
contact.
to ignore chat if you're going to continue talking about that. I'll just put it that way.
Something must have happened to prevent her. If something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus,
Uzumaki? No, I'm not going to.
It could have only been the Thermodian, which should be dead. But
again, I do not think the Thermodian is
no
dead.
Faith in the Sentinel, and the Thermodian was never able to establish influence here. Well, maybe it's not that simple.
Sunum Toad? No.
The Thermodian controls the minds of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragunese, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep.
Oh, so...
If the Veil of Glory is an important right for champions,
so she brought the Thermodian with her.
And it was there she vanished.
So she's from Raguna, and she's Ragunese.
Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs.
That makes sense, and that ties into what I was talking about, like about the parasitic type thing. Where like
once said,
it's like a parasite
that
lived in her brain, and she brought it to Septimont.
Over the tail.
Raguna.
In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. Now, I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey.
Yeah.
If the
like
Mia
Venom?
I see is
kind
under
of,
the
yeah.
Thermodian's control, does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan?
The Great Agoon.
When I first met Lupa, I sensed
this image is
what
amazing,
felt like
by the way. I love this image.
frequency on her. later, I also felt the Thermodian's presence.
This is a fantastic image. I love it.
Did they cross paths? If Cartethyia is part of this story, the likelihood is high.
I still think there's something going on with like time or like alternate
Could Lupa have
realities.
forgotten?
But I'm not
Did
sure.
they meet without realizing it? Or is she
Rover
lying
Yap or Abby
and
Yap?
already
Rover
under the
Yap.
Thermodian's influence? Was Frolova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the dark tide? Or is she just another one of its victims?
I'm going to say right now though, this part is going to get annoying for any new players going through this quest because they're going to like they don't have the 2 week or so break between doing the first half of this quest and doing the second half of the quest. So they've just gone through this entire thing and they're getting a recap after about what 2 or 3 hours of play. Yeah, this part here will get really annoying for new players. Like I get it for like us are like playing it as it's coming out, but no, this is not a good idea. This kind of recap stuff, not a good idea, in my opinion.
Hey! Is something wrong? Is there something you need? Or something you want to say?
The fungus that zombifies ants? Yeah. You're talking about Last of Us, right? I'm kidding. I know. That's the basis of... Yeah. Trust her. Speak your mind. I'm going to trust you.
I'm sorry. I don't recall crossing paths with Cartethyia, but you could be right. I may have and just forgotten about it.
Pros and cons. They could have done it another way where...
These past days, there have been moments when I feel lost, forgetting what I was doing a heartbeat ago.
There's ways to implement that where they can offer you a dialogue option where it basically gives you the option like to recap what had happened so far or to just skip that part and so like just continue on. You know, there's ways to get around it. Having it be mandatory, probably not a good idea in my opinion.
I don't know if it's the Thermodian's work, but if something is wrong and it's trying to twist my mind...
You saw little shakes in the eyes there. I don't know if that was a bug or if that was on purpose, but
You'd
either way
make
it works
the right
well.
call, wouldn't you, my fellow warrior?
Last time in Dragon Ball Z.
You'd protect my honor and my dignity.
Alright, calm down.
There's more at stake than that, Lupa. I've heard the Septimont saying, all for glory, fear no death. But sometimes living takes more courage than dying.
That's an amazing line. I like this line. This is a great line. Yeah, it was an Attack on Titan reference, but like, yeah. This line, I love this line. This is fantastic. Sometimes living takes more courage than dying. That's fantastic. Great line. Great quote. Love it.
Well then, that'll do just fine. I trust you, warrior. Just as you trust me.
It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment to guide where it must go.
Sometimes being bold takes more courage. I know, right?
I hear cowering prey.
I don't need a trial Lupa, I've got my own. She does more damage probably. More than likely.
Lackluster. Into the spotlight!
I will say though, even though I'm like using a like my own private team, I'm on the side of the argument of like, I think that when you're going through the main story quest, or even character story quest, when you're going through story quests like this, I think that the characters that you use should be decided, like, by the game. That way it makes it a lot easier to account for balance and difficulty and stuff like that, and it makes that way the developers have more control of like how they want players to experience the story quest. Like somebody else, if you're just running with Jinshi, like one-shotting the last boss, you don't really feel it. But whereas if you are forced to use Rover or whatever, like whatever the characters that are pertinent to the story that you're playing, if you're forced to use them and they have like certain stats and all that sort of thing, then it gives you a better experience of the story. I think that really does play into how people judge what the story is. Like 2.2 story, locked to Rover. Yeah, I think it should be like that. I'll be honest. I think for the story quest and also the companion story quest should be like that. For the exploration quest, no. Exploration quests, no. And other like mini stuff like that, no. But like main story quests and character story quests, these two things should probably be the character that your members, your team should be set by the developers. It just makes more sense in my opinion. As long as the trial characters are balanced and not weak. I mean, it depends on like what you define as weak though, because like if your Jinshi is literally built where it's like one-shotting everything and anything and everything, and then you have a trial Jinshi which is not doing that, then you can say, oh, this Jinshi is weak. But no, you could just say it's balanced to the way that the developers want you to fight that particular battle or something like that. As long as they're not doing like 100 something, 100, 200, 300 damage, then it's fine. If it's doing a few thousand, sure, but like...
There you go.
They can't be too strong, you know? Feels more immersive. Yeah.
Spears and halberd embedded in the stone. They're the weapons of the fallen heroes.
Big problem is when they give you only one
tradition
character.
in
Yeah, I
Septimont.
understand that point. That's fair.
Touch them and listen to the whispers of those who once wielded them.
Rusty spear. A deep solemn voice hums. Okay. Through endless battles and surging dark tide, kin and warmth were lost, and all softness and love faded away. All that remained in his eyes was the sight of white flowers blooming across barren fields. How fragile, how beautiful. He sighed as his skull was crushed under the tacit discord's weight. Eesh, squishy.
First to the treasure!
Yeah, there's no spear there, true. Rusty axe. No axe either. It's only been like 30 minutes and all this ice is already melted. No one knew why she sought the battlefield, only to escape another. She shed her gold, tore away the honor binding her, and turned her back on the proud house that shackled her, rejecting the eyes that followed her. This silence, it is my victory. She laughed, charging into dark tide. Badass. Rusty sword, an actual sword. Just to answer your question, your comment, sorry, say. For me, I just want the fight to end faster so I can watch the story. That's fair enough, but I think, like, when you're... At the end of the day, this is a game. This is a story-based game, and you're playing through the story, right? As I said for Honkai Star Rail, as developers, they should interweave gameplay and story. If you just want to get through, like, make the gameplay part, like, end as quickly as possible to continue the story, I get that, but the thing is that in that point, it's just you're not really playing a game then, you're just playing a story. It's different. In my opinion anyway, the gameplay is part of the story. Like, if you can beat a boss in split seconds, and that boss is supposed to be really difficult, but you beat it in just like a few seconds, that takes away from part of the story. Like, the length of that battle, the difficulty of that battle is tying into and is a part of the story as well. Does that make sense? That's my particular opinion on it. Anyway. Who did this blade belong to?
This is Hercules' sword.
Will my VOD be on YouTube?
You
Yes, of
remember
course.
the waters of the upper
It's
city,
all on YouTube.
right?
Hercules.
You were looking for Cartethyia. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on. Ages ago, the dark tide bore down on Reganese. And Septimont didn't escape.
Oh, Septimont didn't escape.
Hercules was the son of the Ephor back then.
Turkish
and he
Hercules,
led
yeah.
our warriors to face the Tacit discords. He died in that cursed tide. His strength worn down to nothing.
His sword was
sorry.
corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to
back.
bring it back.
In all her jiggly glory.
In this land,
Wow, still continue.
intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes. So, she holds sway over their weapons.
Okay. I've heard some people, like, several times in my comment section as well, like, when I said, like, Septimont has a lot of, like, Greek influences in it as well, and people are like, well, actually, I'm like, and they just say, no, it's all based on Rome. I'm like, no, in my opinion, this is a combination of both. Like, majority Rome, Italy, like ancient Italy, ancient Rome, should I say, that area, I get it, obviously. But there's still a lot of references to Greek story and nomenclature in here that is not Roman at all. Like, again, Leonidas, not Roman. Hercules, that is, as far as I'm aware, not a Roman name. They would usually go for the, like, if the Roman version, we would go Tericles, not Tercules. Wait, no, Tericles is the, wait, hang on, reverse that. Tercules is the Greek, Hercules is the Roman. Okay, I take that one back. But, like, there's a lot of names in here that are very, very Greek. Byzantine vibes too. I mean, I think it's just like that entire area of, like, the Mediterranean, of Rome, Greece, and, like, say Turkey, Constantinople, Istanbul, should I say? Like, I think it's just like that entire region all mushed together. You know? I honestly do think there's a lot of Greek in here as well. Most Roman mythology is based on Greek mythology.
This
I mean, I
sword
think
was
the vast
growing
majority of
more
it is.
sinister due to the corruption.
They just changed the names around.
But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
Oh! I just thought, hang on. Wait. You know this Lioness of Glory? You know, with the weapon that it reminds me of? I think this is also an Elden Ring reference. No? Is this not an Elden Ring reference? For, like, the first boss that you see after you leave, the Tree Sentinel? Is this not like another version of, like, the Tree Sentinel's design with the halberd? Like, that halberd looks very much like the Tree Sentinel. I just realized that. It's gotta be a Tree Sentinel reference. No? No,
I
weapon.
feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing.
Weapon and, like,
It's
cavalry.
coming from underground. Is it inside the mountain itself?
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Dragoon, Septimont has its own Genesis Nexus. That's why it seeks.
Not combined. I know. Oh, there's some like dark tide goo on the sword there.
More tacit discord, just like last time.
For a split second, the world shifted, just like it did when I saw Mia. Every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blight appears, as well as tacit discords.
Try to slightly visible there. Yeah, I like it. I was gonna say I like the
Cowering prey.
the way you only see the silhouette.
At the helm! Let the flames rise!
Yep, Domino chapter's out today. I uploaded it about an hour ago. Enjoy. Okay, Sandkalp, I apologize, but
The
sorry.
tidal blight. It's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself. Why is it suddenly appearing like this?
Millennia? Well, the
Clear it out first,
helmet.
then check if that
Definitely.
sword is the source.
Thing is, I actually need to clear Elden Ring, I'll be honest. Like, on stream, I mean. I started the playthrough on stream, I just forgot to carry it on. Same thing for, like, Expedition 33. I just have limited time, you know? I want to get more info on that echo specifically.
What's that sound? Come, we should check it out.
That's Devil May Cry reference? Wait, what is?
First to the treasure!
First to the treasure. Yeah, there's a lot of inspiration to Elden Ring. Absolutely. But how do you read your kanji? Renshiba? Renshiba? Oh, the big guy using one slash? Oh, really? It's been a while since I played Devil May Cry, I'll be quite honest. Like, years. Years and years. There's a lot of games I really want to play, but like, I just don't really have the time for it, unfortunately. IRL stuff, you know? Got constellations. Planetary orbits. Asian guy, welcome in.
Lupa?
The Judgment Cut.
This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go.
I mean, I'm really, really bright. Am I too dark now? Maybe I'm just like not that standing out. This area is cool.
There's no mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
Please, for the love of God, say that we can come back here later on in the future. Like after this quest is over. This area is cool. Like this area would suit, you know. I know for a fact I'm not the first person to make that joke. Friends, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. My brightness is too low. I look 1 year younger today? You are lying. You can? Oh, let's go. Oh, she broke it. Oh, it's leaking dark tide.
Now
carry the scent of Cartethyia.
The hell? What the hell?
Just knowledge. I'm still on the Sentinel's access too. Lupa's role in this story isn't yours!
Creepy. That voice, by the way, that was from the Threnodium, right?
Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Threnodian.
Yeah.
Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Exorcism, yeah.
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required.
First time, yep.
I believe in you, warrior.
Okay.
To lose our strength is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride
Nice.
hides the terror within.
Enter the light.
We fear no death,
No, don't go toward the light.
yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this?
Ah.
I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Nice. What bit of 2D animation there? Okay, come on.
Today
It's all
as
2D, but
yesterday,
More.
we weave time beneath the tide.
Cristoforo!
Swim, swim. Wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction. On the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
The hell? That kind of like the Jue, no?
O righteous one, I shall depart
This is a
without
pretty
word.
cool animation, I like that.
The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion.
Okay,
Pages
got
will
Cartethyia on the
scatter.
right, and I think I
The
saw Lupa on the
quill will
left.
form. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
It looked like Jue, I don't know.
A wrong
I
note
messed
in
up
the
Jue.
shifting score.
Prolova.
O golden star full of mercy, pray tell me, as past and present intertwine,
Okay,
what
got past and
fate
present.
have you chosen?
Hesitate not, warrior.
Okay, now I've got Rover.
You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page.
Flying through space,
Right.
alright.
For the nobility you seek. For it all.
Is it just me? I was like, these 2D cutscene animations, like the level has gone up, no? Or is it just me? No, the music's great too, yeah. It has? It's not just me. Cool. Yeah, there's like, before we had it before, but like, there's more going on now.
A dream? No. It couldn't.
Always leveling up. Like Song Jing Woo.
It's no dream.
We'll be like,
I'm
clear
not alone.
obscure level BGM in the future. That
The
is
warrior
that
with
is
the
a
hope of
claim.
change in my hands. This feels good. Not standing there alone on the champion's stage.
She's got half of the yeah, it's her half of the
The
medallion
warrior
there.
hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartethyia.
Oh,
I can't be in the real world.
so this is not the
a
real
scenario
world.
created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories.
Oh, wait, so Christopher can create
The story
Full and
of the
create
great Aegon
sonospheres?
lasts only 3 days.
Before Cartethyia came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumed Septimont, and that monstrous, half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger.
Half-human,
Is
half-sea
this the
creature.
Fraxidus plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins?
So if, like, Christopher can create sonospheres,
A script?
like,
Yes. This
With his own
scenario
will.
is like a book of plays.
he's OP as fuck.
Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another.
Ah.
New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next.
I see. So we're like experiencing one page at a time, but all pages are happening at the same time because they're in the
After
same book.
Cartethyia's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the dark tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived.
But Cartethyia is still stuck in the
Cartethyia
book.
saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory.
Similar to Encore. I was thinking similar to Encore too, yes. Encore is
The warrior
like
had delivered a
lore-wise
powerful
stupidly
blow
OP.
against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off. But that's not even its full form.
Okay.
I once searched for its true form with Cartethyia. I remember now. What we seek lies in the lower city's waters. I won't let your trust be misplaced.
Okay, so we're stuck with Lupa solo right now. Okay, cool. Wait. Script. Shadows of Glory. This is like Fleur-Elise fighting against the Lioness. Can we like click on these images and get bigger images of this? Because this is really cool. No? Especially this. I love this image specifically. This. Why am I in love with this image? I actually don't know why. Source? Bitter fruits? Maya heard those voices. They insistently reminded her of her failures, her lowly origin, and the disappointment she brought to her fans. The people who once shouted her name from the stands, laughing in celebration at her victories. That coarse, unrestrained laughter had at one time felt warm, giving her strength in early days when she first stepped into the arena, but now everything had changed. Maya covers her ears, yet the voices still thunder in her mind, refusing to fade. The finals were about to begin. In the empty locker room, she sits alone as shivers rack her body and screams tear through her throat. Wow. 24's first half showed that image in lock. It did. But like, am I the only one that thinks like, 1 second. Of course they don't have all the images here. No. Like, I still think that a lot of the images that are shown, like just in here, they should allow you to have it full screen and download it in like 4K resolution or something like that. Same thing for that image of just all of the 2D images. I just want all of the 2D images because the art is amazing. I also want to know who drew the art specifically.
The old district of Septimont.
Beta Encore is the first
Merged
member?
beneath
I
the
don't think
waters
so.
due to the
She's always
dark
been
tide.
Black Doors.
The
Although
dark
in
tide
Septimont she
looms over
was
Septimont like a
related to
stubborn
Scar, I
storm
think.
cloud. It's the warrior? No time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this, and quickly.
Alright. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it, I'll be honest. It's been way too long since I drank
In a
alcohol.
past story, I came here with Cartethyia.
Okay, so she's starting to remember all her memories. a past version of her. V-Star, good evening. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Artists is hard, hates me building them. I want to follow them because the art is amazing. Guys, no fighting, yeah? If you fight, I have to mute you and time you out because guys, we're all chilling here. Go to the kitchen, get yourself a drink, come back, chill, yeah? No drama, please. Griffith, I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. I'm one second.
Look at you.
Got a bit of a drink.
You can't go on much longer.
She's getting like, overtaken by the dark tide.
I feared as much.
The tidal thing that's like crawling across her face.
This is where we stop.
It kind of reminds me of the dark version of Carlotta, no?
I remember everything about Septimont, but
all good? Sweet. I just want everyone to chill, guys, you know?
I can't even remember my name.
No, I puppy Lupa.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable. Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
I'm just really like,
Too bad
curious,
I won't
how does that happen,
last
you know?
long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, Cartethyia. You saved me. But I can't help you in return.
I'm glad we're all like chilling in here. Just a thing that I would like to like start. Basically, the way I want to run my streams is like I'm trying to go for like the JP style of things. Like it's good to like respond once or twice to like other people in the chat, like having like full-on conversations with each other in the chat. Like, can we like tone it down, please? Is that alright? Yeah? Like, especially about different things that like from different games and different people and different CCs, that sort of thing. I don't... We're dealing with this, we could talk about this.
When I was a child, long ago, I heard tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life.
The rain seems a little
People
bit quiet
there drank
to me.
deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt.
Apollo.
Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading.
Is it the same dude that was like a dick?
But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets,
Hang on a
the
sec.
city was nothing but an
One
empty
second.
shell.
My daughter's here. So I was just saying goodnight to my daughter. I am not an unk, I'm a dada, I'm a papa. Wait, let me play it again.
But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
Guys, I have IRL stuff to do. I'm an hour earlier than usual.
Right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow. The Leviathan,
Christopher
I
is
will
just like
not give it
stupidly
the
OP,
chance
you
to
know?
make the people of Rinascita
Is my
weep and
main
bleed.
interpretation. Grams? Nah, call
I will
me
drag
daddy.
whoever orchestrated this
All the
tragedy
girls
out
do.
of the shadows.
Septimont. Can I leave it to you?
So Lupa's leaving the protection of Septimont to Fleur-de-Lis?
No. You said it yourself. This is your city. Some things only you can do. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only one. Many vessels before me failed.
You mean...
There is still much I don't know. I'll keep searching.
Maybe Mia
No
was
matter
one of those
what,
previous
you
vessels
have a
for the
certain
Threnodian.
specialness. Once I sought to end it all.
I just thought that, you know, because she was talking about the
Someone
vessels, the
stopped
previous
me.
vessels. Maybe Mia was one of those.
Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it. I returned to the world
I'm out of
thanks to a
alcohol now.
certain person's help.
Damn it.
I believe he will come here and reshape this twisted story.
Must be quite the person, eh?
This is good.
I wish I could meet him.
This is good, like lighting and
See
composition.
how he does it.
So how does like Lupa as the nameless girl become the Lupa that we interact with in the
Then you will
future?
see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later.
We continue. That sounds like
If you
Expedition
want to
33.
save your city,
We continue.
then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story, and bring my message to that person.
She's sounding more like Cartethyia now, not Fleur-de-Lis. Like the voice, even if she's in the Fleur-de-Lis form, she sounds more like Cartethyia.
Oh,
You know?
I'll try my best.
Her name got eaten by sloth. That's a ReZero reference, isn't it? Oh wait, no, hang on.
First,
I think it is.
tell me. What is that person's name?
Wait, what the fuck just happened? Did she die? Like, how?
I'm close to that abnormal frequency.
What happened there? I
You're
actually
in
do
the
not know what
scorched
happened.
aqueducts.
I will say they should have like probably pumped up the sound of rain in that there. That would have been a lot more impactful, I think. Dead? Minus one wife? Well, she's still... Like, I really want to know like what's going on with like these different versions of Lupa, and like we're in the same location, like fighting together but differently at the same time.
The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the silver records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains. But now, with the old district completely flooded,
We can only access it if we drain
Different
the water
story?
first.
It's like, if you can create stories, you create realities. You
After
create
my role
realities.
was
That's just
erased,
crazily
Cartethyia must have
overpowered,
found
no?
the half-human, half-sea creature. And the Fraxidus. Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page, to give new stories a fighting chance.
ReZero?
That's why. I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monsters doing. It tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimont once more.
I am so confused.
Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake. What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago?
Age of Tomorrow? All you need is kill, right?
After everything you
No, my
went
brain is not
through,
working at all. I'm still...
What did the city of Septimont mean to you?
I need to look at the book again. Read the book? Yeah. I need to read the book again.
I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is in the old district's bell tower. Ah, of course. The upkeep of these waters always falls under the Silver's jurisdiction. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory.
But the thing is, like, in that fiction, it was
In
reality.
Septimontian tradition, when it
It was
bears its
her
blade
reality
and
anyway.
watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and
Unless it's kind of like a virtual reality thing, like when you die in that sonorosphere,
Many of the old routes are
then you
blocked,
just return.
but I can try
actual
draining
reality.
the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try.
Everyone has a different interpretation. Yeah, it does seem like one of those things where it's like everyone has a different interpretation, and it's like kind of frying my brain right now. I'll be quite honest. Oh, I've got a pull. Not those, not those. Just get rid of these ones from here. This one. Read. Right. So that's the source. This happened. This is the source. This is what actually happened. Where Mia's like reminded of everything and she kind of goes a bit crazy. All like the voices that she's hearing. Maya is haunted by the maddening voices that whisper constantly. So she's like, I think that's those voices here are like from the Threnodian, like kind of driving her crazy. Much like much like how the voices were driving the people, the heads of the Phasalia family crazy as well. So again, I'm still of the belief that like Mia was like had like a part of the Threnodian in her mind. Like she was like infected with the Threnodian. Even though the Threnodian in Raguna was like destroyed and defeated, a part of it like still survived and like grew through Mia. There's this fiction part here. Got this 1, 2, Doomsday here. Lupa is swallowed by the tide's relentless turn. That's 1. Search. Okay, I'll just read the yellow parts. Cartethyia travels with the Nameless One in desolate city searching for the demolition creates that. But didn't she just die here? And then she comes, and we saw this like earlier as well, like early, like in the first half of the 2.4. Cartethyia slices through the blue incubator in the darkness, her sword aimed at the girl curled within. And then after that we fight the Lioness of Glory. Well, she fights the Lioness of Glory. And then we've got the face-off against between Fleur-de-Lis and Cristoforo. And then we've got this second one, the one where Rover is in. Rover's in this one. You cross paths with Gladiator Lupa in Septimont. Okay. Yeah, this is the one we've played through so far. And this is one where we go into the finale, into the book. But this is... You wake from a dream. So from here you... All will be explained in due time. Alright. I'm getting confused. Like, am I just stupid for not understanding? Like, am I just
covered in tidal blight.
yes or no? Am I stupid for being confused right now?
I need to clear this if I want to get it moving.
Am I stupid for being confused, or is everyone confused when they first went through this?
Set up a platform with gladiator spears nearby.
I can't be the only one. I'm stupid.
Activate
Okay,
the
cool.
patrol
Thanks.
unit. Then grab a spear from
Maybe.
the platform to clear out this blight.
All right. There's a lot of shit going on right now. Activate. May applause greet you, Lupa from House Silver. Please wait, retrieving gladiator spear. Happy hunting. Not really? Okay, nope, cool. So, someone said yes, so... break the tidal, coral? Coral! I want to fight it.
Can't just clear the head.
I want to fight it.
To get it to lift its sword and open the gates, I need to clear the arms too.
They become clear as the quest goes on? Alright, cool. Easy clear. Oh, another wave. Another wave. See, giant statue? Man, I want to fight it. I mean, obviously, why wouldn't you want to fight it? Like, I mean, isn't that the first thing that everyone thinks of? Like, you want to fight the big giant thing? Have none of you played, like, Shadows of the Colossus? Like, honestly. Shadows of the Colossus. Always spam ult? Yeah. Shadow of the Gladiator, yes, thank you! You can fight it if you can ride it.
Need to check for more patrol units nearby.
Well, it doesn't really matter. So about the giant, you felt bad? Pleading out liberal. You liberal. Got such a moving around? Yeah. I remember seeing some of these statues like in the walls too, you know? Oh. Error. Lupa really becomes a protagonist? Good. I need to reset my mouth sometimes, you know? Okay. You feel bad for the architecture? I mean, if they actually did destroy all that architecture, then there'd be like a Watch Mojo top 10 in the future of saying top 10 things destroyed by architectural historical artifacts destroyed by someone in the future, whatever, by idiots. They have all those kinds of things all the time. Septimont's fought with mecha. I would love to see like more mecha type stuff in the future, like in New Federation. Although to be honest, it kind of reminds me of the stone mecha colossi from Atlantis: Lost Empire. I really love that film. Is Lupa worth pulling if I don't have Brant? I mean, she gets a lot of benefit if you do have Brant. Brant and Changli, to be honest.
The water is drained. Time to head to the bell
Specifically.
tower. That monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueduct.
Kaida, awesome. Take care. Have a good evening. what do you have to do? Have a good time. $2.5 will be filler patch. Honestly, I think so too. I said a while back that I think that. Oh, over here. I think that they'll bring back the festival thing. You know, where we got Zhang Liao and Zhe 1.2. They're gonna bring back that thing, I think, again, which should be soon. So I think it'll be filler, but I think I'll enjoy it anyway. I hope they expand on the older characters as well.
Just this gate standing between me and the heart of the aqueducts. It won't open.
I ain't confirming anything. I ain't seen.
Have to find
guys,
another
I have
route.
not been online much in the past couple of weeks or so. I'll be honest. So I don't know shit.
The copper mirror is calling. The warrior used it to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
Use a couple. Okay, I got unusual figures. Ooh, got Cristoforo and that's what's her face? Presti. I did press.
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
She looks like, well, she sounds a lot younger than she did before.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any
Lack of any
solid
men in the story is
partnership.
exhausting. I agree. I said that we need
I know.
Scar,
Septimont's
Gishelin,
current effort
Cristoforo,
doesn't
and
quite heed the Senate's
Fenrico.
wishes,
These
but
four,
we'll
I'm
see
good.
to that. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected.
Still wood?
With
Yeah,
someone
still.
as clever
Same.
and calculated as you at the helm, the House of Silver need not fear for its survival.
No, she
I do
sounds
not
like
work with you for our sake.
she sounds
I
younger.
do this for Septimont. Some of us
Still
have forgotten
would.
the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you
Dark
want
brand.
a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Dead woman?
Dead woman.
Ah, you mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground aqueducts.
Okay.
Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus's experiments here will continue for some time.
Again, I still think that she holds like the Thrunodian, you know?
In the meantime,
Like the part of
covering
Thrunodian
up this
inside
little
her.
laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam.
The heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. Her performance in the arena was nothing special.
Okay.
If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest.
Her creators.
Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin. And I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
Well, comedies were also like called tragedies as well, you know? Well, comedies and tragedies are two sides of the same coin.
So Mia
as
has
plays.
been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
With me! To victory!
You have to punch Cristoforo so bad? Why? What did he do?
Together we howl!
Instant, like, ult, like, right back up as well, you know? Heavy lore drop? I mean, it sounds like it. She's fast. She runs faster than regular people, no? Oh, yeah. These are the same kind of like statues we saw before, but like this time they're like ghostly.
The fight is on! Please, Bill! Boom! Into the spotlight!
I hear cowering prey.
I thought I could get them. Why am I not getting those parries like, at all? That's in her kit? Yeah. Faster speed. But guys, if it's in her kit, like it's a passive, you're saying they're locking quality of life behind 5-star characters? Oh, that's terrible. We can't accept that. That's disgusting. They should not allow that in any of these games, because if we give shit to Genshin for that, we've got to give shit to Wuthering Waves for the same thing. It's not like we have flying or anything like that in there. I mean, if we don't have flying, so like all this fantastic quality of life is locked behind a 5-star character. Disgusting. Disgusting.
This place has the Fraxidus written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared.
Any more lines? Yep.
The irony. A Septimontian aiding the enemy to build their den
EOS.
in the heart of our city.
Control it over again? Yep.
Even the impregnable Griffon's fortress crumbles from within.
Pay to win game, I know, right? Disgusting. Oh, Christopher and for Lover, okay. Fuck off.
I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
What?
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea.
What?
Her data has been invaluable. As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this
Fucking called it!
specimen is in its own way remarkable.
Called it!
You know, it wasn't so long ago that the Rover intervened and Cartethyia broke free from that tower.
Okay, so this is after 2.0.
I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodian's essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into our world.
I got it!
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yes. Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing
2.2.
idea.
Oh, sorry.
Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself.
Anchor? As in like Brant?
I've already discussed terms with it and reached a modest agreement.
Wait, he's talking to the
You
Threnodian?
spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Leviathan... What?
Only a fragment of it remains.
Yeah.
A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger.
Yeah.
I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought, to have the dark tide swallow Septimont whole. The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelons. Oh well, it all failed in the end. In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood.
She did it herself! That's kind of nuts.
Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference.
Like, so instead of fighting against the Threnodian, she like, yeah, no, screw it. And then she like tried to end it.
Thwarted the Threnodian's designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic.
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo.
She's not into it.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
This piano's good.
Oh, such an impatient reader, Frolova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality.
Wait, before it continues.
All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge.
Right. So this is kind of what I'm understanding so far. I'm probably wrong, but I don't know. I still don't know how this works, but like whatever. So Mia actually did exist, and she was from Raguna, and she got like a seed of, she was like created by the Threnodian, she's got a seed of Threnodian power in her. She went to Septimont, and she went through the whole Aegon and all the trials and such. And then once she like realized what she was, she couldn't deal with it. And she's like, I don't want to bring this to the world. So she like literally fell on her sword, and then somehow got like preserved like over the decades. And then Cristoforo finds her from that, and it creates a sonorosphere, like pulls Mia into a sonorosphere and puts her into like incubation chamber, which we saw before. To like bring her back, or like, to incubate the part of Threnodian that's in her brain. It's like to like make it grow. Like it's right now it's like a seed of Threnodian, trying to grow that seed, and it's trying to grow that through the belief and like the whole thing that's going in that sonorosphere. And once it gets stronger in the sonorosphere, it's going to pull that stronger Threnodian from the sonorosphere back into reality. Again, I don't know. That's kind of like my understanding so far. We've been in the sea for 4 years. No, wait. She one second. He said decades. Indeed, decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when she first pulled from the sea. So decades, not 4 years. This has been decades. Yeah, 4 years ago it goes to. This is different. This is decades have passed. It says right here. At least 20? Yeah. Alright, so I'm kind of following like what his plan is. Like he's trying to grow it in his sonorosphere that he created. I'm just wondering, how did like Cartethyia Fleur-de-Lis automatically arrive into the sonorosphere and not go into like the real world of Septimont?
Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Renacita. Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling. Don't you agree?
It's still crazy that someone can write a reality, you know?
What if it fails?
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's
I'll find out sooner or
attempt
later.
to imagine and rehearse fate. If this play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
That's interesting. I can't go back to that line, but like that line there is like, if Rover
Disgusting.
beats this trial by fire, then that's a victory as well.
Like a plaything.
Like they want Rover to become
Unforgivable.
stronger. He wants
What is
Rover to become
so
stronger.
poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death?
Is only a prototype. The true finished product must lie deep within the waterways. At other sites, most tracks have been scrubbed clean. All you can do now is speculate on the Fraxis goal to measure the frequency data of a material contained within the device. It seems they were investigating a particular property of the material. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't get the other. There's like a. I didn't get that one for some reason. They're bored and just want drama. Oh, you mean like the gacha community?
I hear cowering prey. Is that all?
Brian! And the spear tip! Die, evil! Into the spotlight!
Go ground.
Face me,
I'm flattered.
coward! With me!
I like her playstyle.
With me! To victory! Please, Bill!
Burn your face off.
Lackluster!
Where do you go? Like, just into the sky?
With me! Let's start! Glory is upon us!
Alright, cool. Let's observe. Absorb. Again, I really want to know what's to do with like these figures here, you know? Eliminate the tidal blight. The SFX are pretty good, yeah. I still think like in earlier scenes we should have had more rain sounds. But yeah, the SFX has been pretty damn good. Oh, enhanced. Okay. Autoplay. Mia? You missed it?
Still lingering, Mia.
Lady of the Sea.
A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago.
Where are you going?
The Snowy's voice is so good. Yeah. It's
To
very
claim the title.
haunting. Simping for Mia? Nah, she's not my type.
Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
You like it? Nah, Mia's not my type.
That was never mine. The arena.
Oh, the voice specifically? Fair enough. Thought Mia was going to be a 4-star? True, same here. I thought she was too.
Need this.
Mia Khalifa?
Victory.
Down boy.
But I do.
This piano's good.
Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central hub left by Imperator.
Lion Beast.
You, Cartethyia, both my daughters, my very creations. Why this fruitless resistance?
I got it right. Arsinosa. Yeah. So she's got to corrupt both Mia and Arsinosa at the same time.
Has ever granted you kindness?
That's what I'm saying.
They neither love you nor need you. Long have you been forgotten.
I have a sister? I know, right?
We were raised by them.
You will never understand.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you.
So Thenodian knows, well, said the Thenodian had never been here.
Mia, you
Apparently
are simply
knows him quite
too
well.
afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself.
Kinda right, but still.
You cannot admit that they used you and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. How many Thenodian children are there? You know? Oh,
Viburnum,
the sclera turned black.
my flowers.
She's crying black.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts
Again,
are
does she-
of little consequence.
What does that mean? Like, her disappearing like that. What does that mean? Okay. Right, just checking.
Viburnum. The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont. Oh, I understand. It's a flower often given to gladiators.
Okay.
A symbol of victory.
Right. If Enrico has another child Leviathan, that'd be pretty cool, to be honest.
I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt.
Wait, shame of
I
what?
try to live free, and I do most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me. I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands?
Oh, she's ashamed of having a gift. Alright. Of like being as naturally strong as she is.
Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive?
I think.
Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore.
Nice transition in the music there.
The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but he treats everyone the same. He didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, he chose to trust me. Cartethyia spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here.
Yeah, glaze.
And Mia, her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath. A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given. I've underestimated others, and I've underestimated myself too. But you, the arrogance, thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you.
Interesting.
Beauty beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont. Built by the hands
I like
of
this song,
the people,
this music, this track is cool.
Not the Sentinel and not the Threnodian.
Very
Where there's
atheistic.
light, there's always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow. Mia, Cartethyia, they were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Rinascita. They belong to no gods but their own.
I like this track a lot. Just saying, this is really, really cool. Kind of reminds me of like Final Fantasy 10. No, Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. Yes, Lou. Yes. Very Square Enix-y, you know? Move forward, okay.
Better to die than to be a puppet.
This is interesting. I like this.
Death does not scare me.
This is really cool. I like this.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent,
Like literally moving
I will
and
raise
walking
my
through the
sword
story.
against divinity.
Utada Hikaru? Yes.
I heard your request.
Ooh.
But I prefer to handle this my way.
Victory isn't won in an instant.
Okay.
It takes patience and perseverance.
Yeah, they did, Barbatus.
I believe in you. Warrior.
We're like cycling through music right now. Like banger after banger. Really good tracks. Ooh. Tidal Blight. Wait, what?
I swear by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
Is this a like new weekly boss?
From the fear and the longings of civilization, I was removed. Born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes and of the aged.
The life and code Morning Ice? Yeah, kind of.
Blades and silver tongue can struggle for power and revel in the slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed.
What right do you have to judge the people of
Martyr
Rinascita?
Eggs. Nice name.
Be a total end with dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of death. Hold now. With me to victory.
Martyr Eggs sounds as mental as this track. You can die this fight? Well, I haven't been looking at my health. I think I'm doing pretty well.
The fight is on.
Trying to ruin Maya's head. It's kind of like what's his name from Full Metal Alchemist, where he experimented with his own daughter and the dog. I'd like to remind you guys of that.
of attack.
A human life is nothing more than a scream between life and death.
Oh.
Pray to me!
Oh, E. I'm tempted just to leave that, see if it works. Maybe it's an actual QTE that like actually makes a difference. I might try it on my second account. If they introduce like some like clear obscure like types of QTEs where you got like time it as well, pretty cool. Oh. Don't press. I don't trust you. I do not trust you.
Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word.
Oh, that's a great smile. I love that. Oh. I fight between Lupa and actual Mia. What's it turn into?
Race to the finish!
Oh, she turned into the
death with the crown of glory! By my will! Let this light burn in all its fury! To me, there is no greater joy in this world.
They kind of showed it, but didn't. Like, barely showed it. When the fuck did Rover come out of this?
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
Scar! How the fuck is he out of prison, you know?
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
A continuation of Flirlist versus
dear madam.
Cristoforo.
Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
There is something no one can take from me. All the bruises I have just beneath is a solution to my dozen deepest fears.
This is a fantastic shot. Lupa. Beautiful. Oh, what a smile! I love that smile! I love that smile. Is that Scar blocking? I thought it was Cristoforo blocking that strike, I'll be honest. This is a shot! Wait.
It's real! Both of you are safe!
I'm gonna take a screenshot of this as well. No. Go to window. Yeah. There we go. Nice.
The Threnodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
Scar blocked it. All
You
right.
found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale.
Yeah, Rover.
No,
that's a gloved hand here.
Gladiator's tale?
They are really cute, yeah.
Phew, finally, I can stick my head out. Ugh.
Okay.
Rover,
Cool.
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was a lot better without you in my fucking ear.
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Wait, we're already in Septimont? I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me.
Your pet Abby? I don't like Abby.
First it
I
messed
really
with my
don't.
frequency, then I just passed out.
Just completely fucking pointless.
Cartethyia. And a girl I don't know?
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a tada.
Bro, it's the whole arc? Good.
What happened while I was out?
Again, visuals on this. I love the visuals.
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Yeah, I would love to fill in the story's blanks, thank you. Like, what the fuck actually happened? Okay, so Doomsday didn't happen. Got reunion. Okay, this is reality. So the reunion is reality. Cool. We got that. We got together. You are the true player of the story. So we got that. We got that. A small Septimont hands Mia a bouquet of bloodleaf viburnum. So this is like in the past, the source of what the story is based on. Got yellow, no, grey, blue, yellow, and red. Story. That's just Cartethyia.
When I sensed the Threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out to find its source. It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this Sonoro,
Ah, okay.
which severed my contact with the outside world.
Okay, right.
I found Lupa in the
That answers
city.
one question.
She had lost her role.
That answers one question.
We traveled together for a time and discovered the architects of the destruction, the Fraxidus playwright Cristoforo and the Threnodian. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had inhabited Mia's remains and was hiding within an experimental unit.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script.
Okay.
Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
Okay, that answers a few questions. Like, so when Cartethyia initially set off towards Septimont, she didn't get to like the real Septimont. She went straight into the Sonorosphere. So that answers one question.
Lupa and I formed a few theories during our investigation, though
the
they may
roles.
not be entirely accurate. In this Sonoro, where stories manifest as reality, roles define the identities of those within it.
The
To
role
lose
seems
your
really
role
confusing.
Is to lose both your name and memory.
Okay.
In truth, Mia has long since passed and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon.
I'm still confused. Like, how did Lupa get into
stories created
the
by
story in the
playwright
first place?
Cannot stray too far from their original frameworks, a limitation of his resonance ability. This is why he erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. This allowed Mia to summon the Dark Tide upon Septimont. Is
So
there
confusing.
anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? The central hub within the Veil of Glory was established by the Sentinel, and it appears no one had ever entered it before. Activating it requires 2 key conditions.
Okay.
Victory, which grants the blessing bestowed by the Lioness of Glory
Yeah.
through the Sentinel's mandate,
Okay.
and a trace of the Sentinel's frequency.
That'd be Rover.
The Threnodian set its sights on Mia for this very reason, which, in turn, brought its attention to Lupa.
I struck a significant blow to the Threnodian within the story, but because I failed to prevent the corruption of the central hub earlier, it endured, drawing strength from that source.
Throughout this journey, I often saw the figures of Lupa and Mia overlap.
Yeah, they're like
It
flash.
seems the Threnodian was attempting
other.
to replace Lupa, hoping to use her to corrupt the hub, siphon its power.
What, in
and
real life?
ultimately destroy Renacita. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? Apart from the playwright, I also encountered 2 other Fraxidus leaders. One, a woman with a bandaged eye. The other, a man with scars across his
The
face.
hub. If you live in Japan, you know
Surely
exactly
they
what the
must be
hub
for
is.
Loba and Scar. But how is Scar in Renacita?
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's supposed to be in prison right now.
Unfortunately, I never had the chance to confront either of them directly. I saw them only briefly before they disappeared. I'm not sure why they've gathered here in Septimont. We must prepare for whatever plans they have. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
That's about
The
it.
Threnodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont, but I fear this is far from over. There is something else. Perhaps due to the dark tide in the Sonoro, I can feel my balance
I still want to know, like, what's going on with the Order of the Deep, you know?
Threnodian's pull is
And Fenrico's
stronger.
part in all of this.
Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the Fraxidus' plan.
You need to head to the Black Shores, Cartethyia.
Black Shores?
They've been dealing with the Thenodian for years. You should go there and run some tests. They'll know how to handle what's coming.
The Black Shores. Is that where you're from? If it's a place you trust, then I will go.
Oh, she's going to Black Shores? Alright.
The event that brought forth the dark tide, it must have been my death.
So we go back to Jinsho. I mean, that's a very big possibility. So there's a chance we go back to Huanglong before the new Federation. I've been saying that since like a while ago. I think like when they showed Chu Yuan, the Murim type looking dude, I was like, no, he's like completely Huanglong coded. So I honestly think that we're gonna go back to Huanglong for at least 1, maybe even 2 patches. Honestly. I think I'm going to go back to Huanglong for maybe 1 or 2 patches before I go to New Federation. I think when we're in Huanglong, while we're there, we meet up with Chisa. I think Chisa's from New Federation, and I think Chisa's going to be the one that like introduces us to New Federation. And they've started introducing Kalkaro as well, like through the card game. So maybe they bring Kalkaro into the story too. Finally, eventually. Mengzhou? Yeah. That's what Buling's there for.
After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the dark tide, unable to escape, until I met Cartethyia. She saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Veil of Glory, where I finally saw the Threnodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts. It
I still
taken
think
control of Mia's corpse.
Shopkeeper is the
and was
actual
using the
canon wife.
Fraxidus Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Yeah, how do you
My
die?
Death. Well, I'll start from the very beginning. My journey to win the championship. I had failed to expose the family's match fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own, my memories became a blur. I was probably under some form of control. The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Veil of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then the dark tide began to surge. In the end, all of Septimont was swallowed by it.
Alright.
I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality I knew and the Sonora world created by the Faxidus began to blur. But in those 3 days of the story where Cartethyia didn't rescue me, I would always die on the first day, helplessly watching as my home slowly crumbled to dust.
I'm still trying to get to grips like... Right, so we've got reality, right? And Lupa exists in reality, right? How did Lupa get into the Sonorosphere in the first place? And then have that day play over and over and over again? I'm just thinking like, which one's real? How is it real? And where, at what point did... Like, if we're interacting with Lupa in the reality, but these days like that are going over and over and over again are happening before we arrive to Septimont. So we've got like a point where there's like you got Lupa, and then Lupa like splits into the Lupa that's still in reality that isn't in the story, and got a Lupa version that's in the story in the Sonorosphere that acting separately, and this Lupa here is like dying over and over and over again. I'm so confused.
Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. Cartethyia saved me. The me
That's one of the questions I have no answers yet.
And her memories.
So, yeah, I'm still trying to find the answer to
We wandered
that.
the abandoned city of Septimont and pieced together.
Like, have we ever actually been to the reality
of the chaos?
Like the real Septimont?
Yet in the end, my role was claimed by.
Or have we only just
Thenodian.
been in the Sonorosphere?
My body disappeared before Cartethia's eyes. But before I was lost to oblivion, Cartethyia gave me a sliver of her frequency. I think it was that frequency that unknowingly led to our paths crossing in the story. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
So we still haven't been to like this is reality now. But have we ever actually been in reality like up to this point?
Many years ago, Mia cast
sounds like we
herself
haven't.
into the sea.
It sounds like
to
the
escape
entire
the
thing has been a
Thenodian
Sonorosphere.
control. But Domina Julia recovered her broken body from the depths and handed it over to the Faxidus. For years, they subjected her remains to twisted experiments until the Thenodian's essence, still lingering within her,
I need to
finally
explore
awakened.
this
The
region
Thenodian
after
took
this.
control of Mia's corpse, turning it into a half-human, half-sea creature monstrosity. It formed an alliance with the Faxidus. The last trace of Mia's reverberation was forced to be part of it, tortured and ravaged. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing. Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now. It was a long story, but the ending turned out well. Though, thinking of Mia still upsets me.
Who's far stronger than Cartethyia?
Her reverberations.
I don't know. I don't think about
trapped in
that.
that
I don't think
monstrous
that. No.
body. I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
20 years.
When you defeated the Thenodian, you also set her free.
Yes.
The clouds? Yeah, because we're in
was
those
an
clouds for
honor
quite a
to
while.
have that final battle with her. Thanks to you and Cartethyia, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me.
Okay.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont. I found something tied to you there.
The central hub. Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too.
Good. Let's set off together.
Okay. So... Veil of Glory first. Re-enter Central Hub. Okay. I'm still a bit confused.
First to the treasure!
Guard Cartethyia playing 2.4 tomorrow? Yeah, I was speaking to her earlier today.
When Lupa vanished,
Amanda Rochelle, yeah?
I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes?
Yeah.
For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
Okay, so the Sentinel still
The
exists.
knowledge they would later forget.
Like, a part of the Sentinel still exists, like, besides being
It
in
was a
Rover
secret,
and Cartethyia.
one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe
What's this
it's
music,
what
by the
the
way?
Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
A new Sentinel? Yeah,
It
I was thinking
seems
that maybe the
like
same
a
thing, because
clue.
each area
The true
needs a Sentinel,
secret
right?
they left for you is not here, but in that direction. You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized.
That's OP power.
I'm afraid this is just the beginning.
I wish Mia was playable. Well, could be pretty cool. I'm still wondering if, like,
I
if
once
that
believed the Threnodian sought to
Threnodian
use
Mia
the
is like
Fraxidus to regain
a
power,
weekly boss.
but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
That direction. It leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning tacit discords.
Okay. This music's good. I like this. This is a pretty cool track.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you
kinda like-
must go there yourself.
Kind of lo-fi, kind of trappy.
But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest.
Not lo-fi, just trap-y.
Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier.
Bitex, welcome
the
in, man.
wind blowing through golden flags and the
EDM,
sound
like,
of wind chimes.
kinda.
Of course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
Glitch Hop? It's a little too chill compared to Glitch Hop, from what I understand. Well, you've got chill Glitch Hop, I guess. Love the visuals. Again, it's kind of golden hour type stuff. Love it. I'm just a sucker for it.
We travel through a silver veil above the drifting mist.
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life.
Clear Obscure
I can't
vibes?
say if she loved or
Yeah,
hated
kinda,
Septimont
yeah.
more.
The land ignites, reveals beneath.
But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think, she would have wanted to rest here.
Playable Threnodian, playable Sentinels too. Yep. Great shot.
Banners gold, glory
It's beautiful.
beyond the clouds.
Christopher Parry is creating what-if
Our
stories.
city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments and all our hopes.
The eagle's nest.
I'm still wondering, like, if we're in reality now, everything we've done up to this point is like not been in reality. So, like, what does the actual city of Septimont look like? Is it still as pristine as I remember it, or is like, has it been affected in any way, or do people remember us, or like what? It looks the same. I mean, the sky is a bit different, but is that just because of the time of day it is? Let's have a look. Let's go to morning. Where it's like sunny. Yeah, so everything looks the same. Everything looks the same. The world is collapsing. Pages curl as fiction slips away from reality. Rollover stands silently upon the still waters, bending to retrieve an unfamiliar object from the depths. It's a gem. Originating from Raguna, this gem passed through many hands before reaching Septimont. Brought here by a young girl to avoid drawing attention to the faith the jewelry symbolized, she had the gem removed, melting down the gold to forge it into a gladiator's helmet. The gem's natural cerulean hue has been tainted by a deep purple and bears the mark of tidal blight. Deep within the crystal's depths, the silhouettes of fish drift slowly. Before the script burns and fades into oblivion, Flover takes the gem from Maya's helmet. I mean, to be absolutely explicit. Again, this is a fantastic shot. Bit of ASMR there. Lupa.
You've come, warrior.
She's drunk.
Are you drinking?
Yeah.
Just
as we all are.
Wheat juice.
Wheat juice.
Sure.
Wheat juice.
Wheat juice.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Ah, today you... Oh, you smell nice. Like dried wheat. Warm.
The fuck does wheat juice taste like? Try a beer. Unusual to grab someone? No, it's not gathering rice. She's just drunk.
That's just what I think. When I was little, I used to roll in the wheat fields. It's good to have my fellow warrior by my side.
I still do not see the gathering wise aspect to this. Like, if you've been drunk and been around drunk women a lot,
Lupa,
then
you've had
they
enough
do it like this.
wheat
It doesn't mean
juice.
anything.
Sit. Take a break for a moment.
We just basically suck it. No, it's beer.
Even though it's over, there's still a heaviness. A drink helps. I've sent word to the
Sake
F4's
is
palace
rice,
about
yeah.
Dom and Julia. But finding the silvers that fled will take time. Four years ago, Augusta won the title of champion. Since becoming F4, much of the corruption tied to the arena has been cleared.
Yeah, there's no more like bloody Aegons.
If Mia had lived, perhaps things would have been different. Sometimes I wonder, what would my life have been like if my parents hadn't handed me over to the Silvers when we first came to Septimont?
So where's she originally from then? If she's not from Septimont, where's she like
Just
originally
like all
from?
those stories with the different endings.
Have you ever thought about living a different life, Lupa?
I don't think so.
No need.
Yeah.
I'm content with what I have. For everything gained, something is lost. But through it all, I met you. That's enough. Life is an arena. Victory and defeat are a part of that. No one wins forever. The more victories, the higher the expectation, and the heavier the weight of defeat.
No, not Mia. Lupa. Where's Lupa originally from?
Do you fear that one day you might face defeat?
One day you might face the sea. I mean, honestly, with us being like Rover, not likely, but I'm just going to say yes because it feels like Rover would say.
You seem to live to meet others' expectations. This is what you're used to.
Lupa's also from Raguna? Has that been confirmed?
Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. Those you've helped will never let you face it alone. I may not have your strength, but should you call, I will meet you on the battlefield, no matter the distance.
Good shot. But this shot is kind of gathering wivesy, but like everything that's been said so far, nah. If you've like hung out with drunk girls in your life, like friends that happen to be girls that are drunk, everything that's just been said and how she's been acting, that's very, very common. So there's no gathering wise there. But like this shot, this is very like playing into that, to be fair. Like, yeah.
I swear it, by the eternal sun, my fellow warrior.
Go to the restaurant. Wait, what? Go to the restaurant and talk. Talk to Cartethyia. Read description of the photo. What photo? A fleeting trace in memory, one that belongs to Lupa for your journey in the city of Septimont. The journey has come to an end. Her oath remains steadfast and sincere. Lupa gazes at you intensely, her eyes sparkling with passion. I swear by the eternal sun. It's more than a promise, but a testament to the lone wolf's raw loyalty and sincerity. She may be yet another soul you savaged in your long journey, but for Lupa, she's found something she never had. Something that offers the long-awaited release of her anguish and pain. You'll never know what that is, and she won't tell you either. But that's alright. For both of you, this is enough. It's a bit too ambiguous, to be honest. Is Cartethyia over here? Does that pizza have pineapple on it? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I still don't think it's too ambiguous for me to say Lupa's wife. I don't think so. Like, Camellia, yeah. Showkeeper, absolutely. Changli, probably, but like, I don't think Lupa, just so far. Didn't save me a bite. That was a cute face.
It's all gone now. But I'll ask the tavern keeper if he can prepare something for you later.
Carlotta, I don't know.
Well worth reacquainting myself with.
There's a
so
few
I can make
flirty
bowl
scenes with
myself.
Carlotta, but
Fresh, crisp, sweet. Come, sit with me. Let's enjoy a moment of peace.
it seems your sense of taste has returned then.
Yes, and so, I've been thinking about what I vowed to you before.
What's that?
To savor the things I
Yeah,
desire.
Jeja did. Jeja
Visit the
definitely
places
does.
I long for.
So is Yang Yang.
And meet those I wish to see. To become a roving knight is my true ambition. A wish list is something to be experienced, one step at a time.
I'd say your first wish has already been fulfilled.
The third too, though by unexpected means. Those are my
They've got
adoptive
iPads.
parents and their child.
What? Wait.
Perhaps it was fate's cruel jest. I couldn't find any trace of them after they moved from Raguna.
What?
But here in Septimont, I discovered where they had resettled.
Wait. Like actually, like her actual foster parents? What?
Only, they no longer recognize me. The truth that I was their daughter was a memory a Threnodian crafted for them.
Click the rewind? How do you... No. Those are my adopted parents and their child. Who?
Disappearing when it was sealed away in the tower.
Oh. Here. These three. These three. So, okay, so these are her parents. And the adopted child, with the one with the iPad. Okay.
I don't know what they went through after that fateful
Would the
day,
daughter?
but at least they are still alive. They even have their own child.
I mean, she's cute, yeah. I mean, sure.
They walk here every day, so I come and sit for a while to watch them from a distance.
Yeah, like false memories, like implanted memories.
Cartethyia.
It's all right. In fact, I'm at peace with it now.
Her third sister, because Mia is her actual...
If they had
not
died
actual,
because of the
yeah.
Order's heavy hand, I would have felt true pain.
Basically is her actual sister.
But this...
Short-haired girls
this
is a
the
weakness,
best
okay?
outcome I could hope
Fair.
for. To live 20 years with the weight of a lost child. I don't want to imagine that kind of torment.
That would suck, honestly.
Besides, through all these twists of fate, all three of my wishes have been fulfilled.
Already?
Now, if I crave a Laura salad, I can prepare it myself and savor its taste.
Fun fact,
And I still
Amanda
have many years
Rochelle
ahead
did actually make a
to
Laura
see the
salad. She said it was
world
really
and
delicious.
The places I long to visit. As for the people I hope to meet, this unexpected journey led me to find them in another city.
Great image. Again, I would love to have like these images, these live 2D versions as well, like available for like download and such.
The
winds of Renacita always seem to bring me what I seek. I am content.
Cartethyia was stuck in Evernote for 2 decades? Yep. 20 years from what I understand. Wait. Again. I want it full screen. After 20 years in her solitary confinement, she's finally stepped out of that tower, back into the warmth of the crowd, into the embrace of sunlight and zephyrs. This is the moment she's been longing for through her turbulent years as a blessed maiden, to experience the mundanity of life as Cartethyia, the wandering knight. And those 3 wishes she once made, they came true because you were there with her. Let's do this. Okay. 4. Done that. Ooh, 99%. What have I missed? A few resonance beacons and science cascades. Where was it? Where's the resonance beacon I've missed? I missed one somewhere. I don't. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Said they're going to like, Black Shores, yeah? Is there any way to find her? Adrian.
First to the treasure.
Change the time. East side. North, south, east. Oh, over here. Let's go straight forward. One second. Can't fly over here. Oh, it sucks. It sucks. I always get used to flying, but then you can't do it anymore, which sucks. Nah. Should be now, but all right, no. 1 hour from now. Whoa. It's not voiced. These flowers, I wonder when they'll truly bloom. Miss Cartethyia, based on Black Shores climate data, irises take approximately 80 to 100 days to grow here. Wanting flowers from home? Did you bring the seed yourself? That's right. Flora told me that consultants often bring back rare flower seeds from across the world and plant them here. Even with their busy schedules, they always find time to water them before they leave. These flowers become like anchors, guiding them back no matter how far they go, and remind them to tend what they started. There's still so much I want to see, so many stories I want to live. Just as nights leave traces where they rest, these blooms are my gift to the Black Shores. Cuckoo, I must remind you, per the Black Shores greenhouse guidelines, non-listed plants are not permitted to grow in the Black Shores to prevent invasive species. Flora has the authority to remove them. Then these irises... I'm sorry, Miss Cartethyia. Irises are not currently on the approved list. Once they bloom, I'll have to remove them. I see. That's alright. Since they've already been planted, let's wait and see them bloom. Cartethyia nods and silently watches the soil where the seeds were sown. I'll use my clearance to amend the guidelines. I don't think irises pose much of a threat, Flora. Maybe something's off in your system. You should try checking again. Rechecking. Apologies, Miss Cartethyia. There was a data error. Irises are now listed in the guidelines. Additional clause detected. On our journey to save the world, the Black Shores welcomes every friend and the gift they bring. Right. How did he do that? How did Rover do that? Does like Rover have like a mental connection with the Black Shores Tethys system, where he could like go to the part that he needs to like instantly find it and just say, no, change that shit? How? Like literally less than a second, and he's like, oh, I'll just fix that. I'll just fix it. Rover's the owner, but yeah, I get that he's the owner, but like, how did in the split second, like, he didn't bring out his terminal, he didn't like bring up like an iPad, he didn't do what? So like, is it like a mental connection, like a psychopathic connection? Psychopathic. A psychic connection, not psychopathic. Psychic connection. He has a chip implant. Or like Elon Musk. With his aura, probably. True. Indeed, a knight does have to walk alone before they bloom. Before they bloom. Before they bloom. Before they bloom. I hope you'll stop by from time to time. And when they finally bloom, there'll be one more shore where I can rest. A place where even a wandering knight can return to. Just like the consultants. A sociopathic connection. Yeah. Anything else? They still haven't bloomed yet. Actually, did you know that Jinsho's Sentinel, Jury can manipulate time? If I could borrow that power, maybe I could help grow them faster. That would go against nature. You're right. Taking the time to care for them is what makes their blooming matter. Flora isn't around. Want to help water them? How about a little contest to see who's better at it? Oh, be careful where you step. Some seeds are just sprouting, and the water temperature should be... Didn't know you were that competitive about watering. I said I wanted to pass you. That starts with mastering the little things. Even watering flowers. How do you water the flowers? I'm going to step all over them. How do you water them? Anything else? It's still the same line over and over? Yeah, it's still the same line over and over. How come you can't skip this? Still the same answer. Right, not really too fond of the Chun-Li dumplings on her head, but she's kind of rocking it, you know? It's just me. Like the tights and such? Easy. Right. Someone said that Buling's still in the world somewhere. The bullying Taoist. Yeah, I think someone mentioned like around here. I think like the cable car. On my way. Agent, ready. Give me a plug. Who recognizes those lines? Just out of curiosity. Fuck, I just missed it. On top side? Well, I'm just going to check both of them. Red alert! Well done.
Farewell.
Pedal 5.
There's still so much to explore.
Check out the dragons dancing.
First to the treasure.
Wait, what's that? Sulpicia. Wood. I've not done anything.
How about heading to Solace for a barbecue? I heard their new arena barbecue sounds like
So it didn't unlock immediately. I don't know if I'm looking in the wrong place or what.
Shouldn't we stop them?
You have to do the banner quest first? Banner quest.
You must be a great performer. Can you sing for me?
Oh, this one? Alright. Bulling's accent is funny to you? It was very interesting to me. I didn't know what it was. I'm just not familiar with that. Green the screen. Banner stand tall. Okay, what's this? Playing recording. Is it broken? Beep. Beep.
Greetings, fearless gladiator. Here in Septimont, our champions revel in sculptures, hunts, and the roaring cheer of horns. But remember, a peaceful Septimont depends on every hero to track down those pesky tacit discords.
Okay. Estimated hunt. Yep, red fight. Any rewards? Absolutely. Cool. Black screen, white text. Behold! This is the Banner of Conquest. Cool. I'm not going to do that today. Cool. Finally, a black screen. I know, right? I've been waiting for it for ages. Defeat the enemies and claim. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna say yeah. Explore the zone, increase your glory level. Okay. Interesting. I'm not going to do it today. Maybe tomorrow. This event is very fun. Is it permanent? Wait. Banners never fall. It's permanent. Cool. I'll look forward to doing that later, but not right now. Yeah, I'm gonna try and find Buling first.
Brett! Salutes you.
Up here.
Woohoo! Farewell, the great city of Septimont.
Right, so where is she supposed to be?
You must be a great performer. Can you sing for me? How about heading to Solace for a barbecue?
Who's this old cutie? Ta-da!
Where's Buling supposed to be? There are 2 cable cars? What, is she on the cable car?
Beyond my beloved horizon.
She's supposed to be on the edge here? Oh, she's edging me? She's too young to do that. The southern one? Open the log? No. I still haven't done that. Is it time 18 o'clock? 18 o'clock. Check after story quest. Third story? Wait. Serendipity in quest log. I don't have any of those. I don't have any of those. I don't know what serendipity is. Down here? Why is this like sideways? Is this supposed to be sideways? Why is it sideways?
Beyond my beloved horizon.
18? Oh, it fixed itself. I do not see anyone anywhere. Top side? Okay, I'm gonna jump there very quickly. Clear the event first. This is a case where I have to clear the event. I might just do it next time.
Farewell.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Great city of Septimont.
No, she's not around here. Not around here. No, she's not here. She's nowhere. She's not in any of this. Nope. Nope. Not there. Set to daytime? Alright, daytime should be like 12, yeah? Southeast of the city? Not here. Southeast. Over here, right? Yeah? Well, everyone's saying it was that one.
First to the treasure. Beyond my beloved horizon.
No. Not there. Not here. Go to the top. It's on the southern line. Not there. Where's it? Not on that one. Oh, I got onto the rope. You could do that. He's not on that. I do not see her.
Maybe try Leonidas.
What about 16? No, 18, sorry. Probably locked for now? I don't see why. I'm on the Japanese server. Log? What am I supposed to be looking for? Because... not here. There's nothing in the log. Alright, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'll try it again next time.
The great city of Septimont.
But yeah. Ooh, gone through all of that.
There's still so much to explore.
Are you from England before moving to JP? Yes, I'm from England. Move? Oh, I've not done it. I'm going to do the event on a different stream, but not today. Rate of the story? Right. Visually, great. The music has also been really, really good as well. A little bit underwhelming, as in like sound-wise. I wish it just had a bit more punch. It seemed a little bit. The music itself was good. It just seemed a little bit toned down, like volume-wise. I wanted it to be a little bit louder. I enjoyed the part like we were just playing majority with Lupa and as Lupa, which is literally what I've been saying for like the past several months of like when you're playing a story, I'd like to like take Rover out of it sometimes, you know. Story itself, I'm still confused. There's a lot of stuff that was happening in there that I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like there's still that bit of like the part of me where I'm not satisfied because I just don't understand everything, because I don't think it's been fully explained yet, but that's maybe it's on purpose or not, I don't know. But
hey, little one. There you go.
Visually it was good. Playing through it was good. It wasn't too long, wasn't too short. Yeah, it's just it was a little bit complicated. Again, when you're playing with like this alternate timelines, alternate stories, which is basically an alternate timeline thing, it gets confusing. It's very hard and very difficult to present those stories and have them be like understandable. One of the only ones in recent history that I've seen that really pulls it off really well has been Steins Gate.
There you go.
It was ambitious. It was very, very ambitious. I kind of need to rewatch the story 3 times to understand it. Yeah, it's I'm trying. I went through this. I took every line by line. Like I understood what was being. Well, I think I did. Anyway, I understood what was being told to me and how it was being told to me. But even though what was being told to me, there's still a lot of questions that need to be answered. A lot of like plot holes maybe that might be answered later on. But as it stands right now, there are still plot holes that need to be answered. But yeah. It made a lot more sense watching me this time after your own playthrough. Yeah, maybe it's one of those things where you just have to like wait for the upcoming patches. Rating wise, I'm gonna give it a. I'm going to be more critical. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Yeah, Asian guy, 7.5. That's where I am.
Let me see.
And 7.5, I mean it in a good way as well. Like it was good. It was really enjoyable.
Aha!
Like 7.5 is decent, you know. But there was a lot of stuff in there that was really confusing. You know? Yeah, you're in my mind, exactly, right? You think 7.5 too? Yeah. I think 7.5 is like a decent, like, fair... I think it's a fair rating. But yeah. The Quest for Bullying is available now? Why the hell did that just come up now? Why is it there now? Where? Why the... What the fuck? The I'm gonna watch through this. Very random.
Boss! What a coincidence! You're here for the cable car too?
Solon's in chat.
From up here, the Septimont view is so good! Before I go, I think I'll ride a few more times. Definitely.
You're getting ready to leave?
Yes. My holiday fun in Septimont is already finished. Time to go back.
Another copper mirror.
You keep it. No need to return. It's a little token of good fortune for us. What's real or illusion? Hard to say
Her
now.
face looks so familiar.
That's
I don't know where I've
always
seen
said
that face
I had
before.
bad luck. Easy for me to get into trouble. Guess he was right.
Did you realize you were in a Sonoro at the start?
I had no idea. For a Taoist like me, it felt like, I don't know, some
No,
kind
not
of out
not
of
one of
body
those.
thing. I asked for your help because it just felt right.
She's not
Master
that
always
short
said
either. She's
no need to
quite
overthink
tall.
these things. Bye-bye, boss. You're a very fun person.
She looks like the same kind of height as, like, say, Dungeon.
Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again someday.
I never really got her height before when we talked to her before, but like there she looks like the same kind of height as Dungeon. She kind of speaks like Jar Jar Binks. Tim has cartwheel.
When I grow up, Crash! When I grow up, I'll be the strongest gladiator.
Hey boss, want to do this together? What are you doing here? Riding the cable car. It's so fun. The wind's nice and you get a good view of all Septimont. When I was traveling across Huanglong, some places didn't have bridges or roads. I like checking out the views better this way. I thought you'd do what you usually do and vanish on me the second you said you were leaving Septimont. That was the plan, but guess what? I got new orders. Can't run off just yet. The sky is changing. To see clearly, you need to pick up a good spot, somewhere high up to get the full view. What are you trying to see? Oh, you know, just the fate of Riancita. Gotta stay sharp, don't want to miss anything important.
When I grow up, I'll be the strongest gladiator.
So you gotta go to the top.
I'll find...
So she said you gotta go to the very, very top. So maybe you should go to the very top. But she said about going to the very, very top part. I want to see if you can go to the very top and get something. Some kind of foreshadowing?
Woohoo!
It's done. Let's see. Anything else from here? No? Nope. That's good. Nothing down here? No. Oh, she was saying like how you have to get to the very, very like top part. The tippy top. Nothing.
First to the treasure.
Got baited. Look at the sky. A very beautiful looking sky. Avenolium up there. That moon is huge. It's not even the moon. That's not even the moon. I've already had the chest. That's no moon. I know, right? Oh, what's over there? That peak. One second. Nothing there. Yeah, what's that peak though? The black hole, you mean the one in Huanglong? It's been like that for the past few patches. What is that peak? Is it this? Yeah, the skies look different depending on which area. Like, we've got this part here. This, like that. Wait, no, shut up. These parts here look like the tidal blight, you know? It's just me. This part here, it looks like the tidal blight. Playing for 3 hours? Damn. Like, the sky over here is completely different. Like, look at this. It's like literally bleeding. The sky is completely different depending on which area you're in. Like, this is crazy. You know? What is that? That's... Alright, right, okay. What is this? Because that's not on the map. Is it? It's not. No, it's not. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's that. Wait, no, wait, it is. It's that. It's that. It's that. It's got to be that. Kind of baited myself there. Spare water. Yeah, okay, I found it. I was so confused. I still think that there's going to be a new region around here. You know? Like from there. I've already done the after story quest. Which one? The Lupa one, the Cartethyia one, or the Buling one? Because the answer to all three is yes. This has got to be the new area, right? This here. This has got to be the new area. The next new area.
First to the treasure.
Like this. This is... One second. Go to daytime. Go to daytime. Blocked by mist? Yeah. I mean, they would not have, like, a bridge there for no reason, would they? Like, not... It's also like saying, 1 second, where is it? 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 Back up. I still think there's going to be another area over here. Like, they've got this bridge thing going on over here that doesn't lead to anything. Like, this doesn't exist. There's got to be another thing that's happening over here, too, in the future. No? Yeah. Right. Guys, it has been a pretty good stream. It's time for me to go, I think. So, I actually have an interview with Amanda Rochelle tomorrow, actually, in fact, which will be interesting. I'm still trying to get more interviews. But yeah, it's been real busy, like busy and I've got hiccups now. Busy and tired and such. Larger and larger black hole. Something's going to happen in the future, I think. Yeah, for me right now, it's time to go. So, I will see you all... tomorrow, maybe? I think tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm going to say like 50% chance of me being on tomorrow. Lupa VA interview when? Whenever I get like a response back from her social media. Really? Same thing for everyone. So guys, I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.